this song.
Hallelujah. Hey fam,
What's up, fam?
we are live.
There we go. Just got the notification. Go ahead and share the post. See, that's crazy because now it's like share on my posts.
Did you?
Yeah,
You saw your face?
yeah, it showed my face this time because I said right post, and then it showed my face. Last time it did the opposite for some reason.
It went to Living with the Robertsons. Hey Marisha.
What's up?
What's up, y'all? Come on in.
How
It's
are you all
Thursday. I
this
feel like
week?
Thursday came around quick,
I know,
but
it
then
feels like we
not
were just
quick.
live.
I know. I feel like we
And
just did the live, but then I don't know. The week has been sluggy. Not sluggy,
it
but
hasn't been well for me. It hasn't been sluggy. It's been like super busy.
But that's what's been making it sluggy. Like, is it busy? Okay, the week has been busy, but it's making me feel like that makes sense.
I guess.
I feel like I'm trying to catch up on rest
I know
that I haven't gotten. We've been on it.
Yeah, definitely been on it. Made major strides though,
y'all come in,
which I'm super happy about. So
yeah, I've been a teacher this week.
You've not been a teacher. You've been
a teacher's assistant this week.
You've been helping me. She's been like, okay, so if anybody knows Janae, they know Janae is really good at like typing things up. So for the yearbook, I had like this whole senior quote thing. And originally I was gonna put all the senior quotes underneath the pictures and everything, but then I decided like might as well just put it because some people didn't listen to the rules as always. And so
they put their name
rather than just omitting it and everything, I just made a senior quote page. So Janae has been like a phenomenal assistant in typing out the 100 and something quotes that they put.
It wasn't just that. I'm gonna help with the other page and the other page and the other page. But yeah, I've been phenomenal. Thank you.
You made it sound like it was 1,000 pages.
Oh, I had to input over 100 senior picks. And
no, that wasn't senior picks. What you helped me with was
I had to add their names.
They weren't seniors.
Okay, whatever. I don't care who they were.
So you helped me. You did help me.
The sophomores,
type in the sophomore names,
which I didn't understand.
Because okay, so since it's COVID, we haven't had nobody took their pictures. Nobody went to the school. So what I did was, since we didn't have any pictures, what I did was I was able to gain access to last year's yearbook. So what I did was I stole all the pictures from last year and inputted all the students' names. So the idea was
that's not the point I'm trying to make. The point is
she helped me.
No, that's not the point. The point I was gonna bring up, I was like, I don't understand why the sophomores are in the yearbook anyway. Because I know in my yearbook and in New York, there's only the seniors in there, and then
they show every class in the yearbook every year.
Not the yearbook I had when my yearbook was trash.
Well, we always go back to Janae's school situation.
Here we go.
She always says something, but she was playing a recorder in high school, bro. Like she has no ground.
Don't come from my high school.
When she went to Andrew Jackson,
I don't have pictures of the freshmen. Why would they give me? Why would they give me pictures of the freshmen? Like I care.
They wouldn't give you pictures of the freshmen because it was like 5 of them because your school was split into 5 schools. So it was terrible.
No, if anything, it would have been easier. And why would I want to I remember this sophomore. Like, no. You were a senior. If you were a senior, what's the point? What's the point of it? Because I remember, and listen, in Georgia, I feel like y'all just include all the things. Oh, everyone's equal. No, what's the point of like senior, like prom out here? They let the juniors have a prom too?
It's like junior senior prom.
No, in New York it was all seniors.
But juniors could always go.
No.
If you invited a junior to go to prom with you, they could go.
Yeah, but they didn't have their own prom.
And I will say in New York,
what makes being a senior special? If we include everybody.
Because you get to do senior activities. It's your last prom. They like going to both proms.
Hey,
like,
but
they don't complain about it. What up?
We're just over here.
So yeah, Janae's been helping me, but she as she like helps, she's like, I don't understand this. This is crazy. Yeah, New York is only a senior prom. That's why, like, when I moved out here and I was teaching, I was like, what do you mean the juniors are going to prom? Yes, prom is solely for seniors in New York. Now you can go to prom if you're invited as a junior, but or a 10th grader if you're popular, but who's on the prom?
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
So
like at the junior, like, what's the point of, like, you're supposed to wait your time? Then when you senior, you get to do all the fun stuff. Not on.
Well, I guarantee a lot of kids who last year didn't get a prom were happy that they went to the prom in 11th grade. Because then at least they got the experience. And
what do you mean they didn't get a prom?
Last year, because of COVID, we didn't have prom.
Oh.
Everything shut down. We didn't have prom. No businesses were open for prom or anything. Remember, graduations, a lot of people's graduations were pushed back to June something.
Anyway, it's whatever. And so they had prom, and then they're gonna have an open graduation. Nothing's virtual anymore.
Yeah, everybody's kind of dwindling down on everything being virtual. Because they're trying to reopen everything now that everybody's getting vaccinated, and everybody's getting their vaccinations. It's turning into business as usual. So a lot of the things that were kind of like,
yo, did anyone else get a letter from Biden? We got a letter from President Biden today, and Kyle was all reading my fellow Americans. And I was like,
why do you have to make it sound like that?
That's how you were reading. You were like, my fellow Americans.
I was trying to read it like Biden wrote it. He was like, my fellow Americans.
And I was like, Biden, if you don't leave us alone, like he was just like I promised, you guys got your stimulus. And it was like, okay, like, thank you. I didn't know he was tooting out horn. He said it like 3 times. Like I promised.
It was a follow-up on the message saying that if you have not received your stimulus check.
No. It was just like I promised. And what I said I was going to do, I did. And I need y'all to know that I did what I said I was going to do. That's what he said about
I don't know where
3 different occasions.
I don't know where I put the paper. I would have definitely gotten it to read it. But it
was interesting.
Listen.
Hey, thanks, Biden.
We got a stimulus check. So thank you. Every little penny, dollar, 20 helps. So everything helps. So how did we even get on that?
I don't know, because it was like a funny part of the day. Because Kyle was like reading, like he walks in the house.
I walked in the house like opening it.
He's like reading intently, and I'm thinking something's wrong because you get a letter.
Send you a letter. So I'm like, Treasury, hold up now.
It's from him. It's him, but it says like a Department of.
So when I see a Department of Treasury sent us a letter to Janae and Kyle Robertson, I'm like, hold up now. Like I done paid my taxes.
He's like reading it hard. I like
opening it. I'm like,
what's wrong? What happened? He's like, got a letter from Biden.
Don't make it sound like I was like it was personalized. Because the first line said, "My fellow Americans." I felt like I was on the campaign trail reading it though.
Yeah, he definitely let us know he's working.
Yeah,
for sure. So
kudos. Biden, as you go, we are thankful for the stimulus check that you provided.
We know you're watching.
And keep going. We still working together as a unit, as a fellow American, to make sure these student loans are forgiven. So if it be,
right.
you know, we working to make sure these student loans forgiven because people getting educated out here.
Show us you working.
And you know, teachers get degrees, you know, but that salary don't match up.
A couple of degrees, I don't understand.
So I'm just saying, you know,
on his
Biden, we can work
third.
something out here, so that, you know, us teachers, you know, we could level up. You know, but he did give the teachers $1,000.
Where? I ain't seen nothing.
So our county hasn't gotten it yet, apparently.
So then what you? All right, I'll be looking out for that then. Because I got things to do, you know.
Oh.
With our money. We are one. Did I not help you with the yearbook? The heck? Pass that over.
Oh my gosh. Everybody keeps saying I've been in school since they've known me.
Because
I was not in school. I have not been in school that long. Y'all make me feel like I'm like a forever student.
Yes, you have. You've been in school since we know them. No, I
took some time off.
You graduated out here. Then you went.
That was in 2015.
Yes, 14, and then you went and got your master's out here, and now you're getting a second master's out here, and then I don't know what you're about to do next.
Really and truly, okay. So if we really want to talk about
that's why he's calling on Biden to erase these loans because you just keep going.
If we just talk about this, I start school on Monday. Jesus.
Don't ruin the moment.
If we really talk about this, I really did not foresee myself going back to school. I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You
wanted to be.
If I was going to go back to school,
art therapist.
Truthfully, I was going to go for art therapy. And
we thought we was going to have our
own private practice.
A firm.
Because Janae is in school for social work.
Social work, art therapy.
So we kind of wanted to do
use it together, own practice.
Practice kind of thing where we kind of blended our things together. We did a little counseling therapy, we did a little art therapy,
and then he decides to go to school for digital something. What are you in school for again?
Media design.
Thanks. Ruined it.
Yeah, I guess I did ruin it because who's going to be an art therapist? You have to have a master's in media design. I mean, to be an art therapist, you have to have a master's in art therapy.
Duh.
Now, there's no point in me going back to school and getting a third master's degree.
Banging the thing.
I don't even think people do that. Why would you get 3 master's degrees? That's interesting. So, So it's kind of like I might as well just go get a doctorate, but I don't know if I want to get a doctorate either. Because my MFA that I'm doing right now is considered a specialist degree. So technically in the field of art, I already attained the highest level degree because there's no degree after MFA. So I can, with my MFA, I could be a professor. I can be a creative director. I could work for a firm or a company and all different kind of things like that in the field of media design. So all of those different culminating whatever have you, all amount to all the degrees I have. So I'm a teacher. I'm working on a media design degree, and I have my BFA in studio art. So I have my BFA, my master's in teaching, and my MFA.
You said that 5 times. We get it. Are you going for a doctorate or not?
I'll only go for a doctorate if the Lord tells me to.
That'll be cute.
But I couldn't see what I would go for a doctorate in because I truly don't want to get another degree in the field of education. So I don't want to be in
this
education.
It for me. I'm struggling just to get through my master's, and I'm not even thinking about a doctorate. No, thank you. No, sir. No,
could you imagine us being like Dr. Janae Robertson?
It would be Dr. cute. Kyle it would Robertson. Be cute. I feel like it's cute. It's nice. A nice accolade on your name, but
I know, but I'm not.
But no, thank you. No, thank you.
I don't know if I'm willing to do that just for the accolade.
I could walk around. I'm with a doctor demeanor. I don't need a title. I walk around with a demeanor.
I'm Dr. Kyle Robertson in the spirit.
He has to say Dr. Kyle Robertson because there's already a Dr. Robertson in his fam.
There's several.
Is there?
Yeah, I believe so.
But then, I would be like, come on, do it just to be the first. Let's do it. But you already, like,
I know Uncle Sean is definitely Dr.
I could do it to be the first. Ain't no doctors in my family. I could, but I'll pass that on to my cousins. Y'all do that. Go ahead. Go be doctor. The Robertsons already ahead of the game.
She always says this, like she's like the Robertsons always go and get.
First of all, okay, boom. Since we're talking about the Robertsons, let's talk about his side of the family for a second, okay? Because let me tell you, family functions, you just got to come in there ready to talk about what you are doing in life and how far you have come and what level of education that you had and what you are about to do. It is so much pressure. I remember that is not true. I remember just going to your family functions like, okay, the Robertsons is about to put the press down on what I am doing.
She is a Robertson.
When am I going to be
That's
done?
why she got degrees.
Well, before I was a Robertson. It's just like, like, yes, at Michelle's house, there she is, right there, right at her house in the middle of the freaking kitchen. So you should be a social worker. You're going to school for social work. What you gonna do? Well, here I am.
Nobody is
in school for social work because I felt the press of the Robertsons.
Nobody in the family of the Robertsons is willing to let
they're a family of education.
Our fellow, cousin,
Americans,
sister, brother, not be educated. So it's true. A lot of times there's questions about education and like
his aunt pushed me to go back to school.
Yeah.
And finish my bachelor, which I was gonna do anyways, but I wasn't in no rush. She's like, let's go. So she pushed me.
Thank you, Auntie.
So thank you, Robertson family, for pushing the inner smarts in me.
Yeah. Thank you. Because she needed to hear it. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we definitely I
think we stop here.
We as a couple kind of see the importance of education together now.
Our kids. We put the press down on our kids now. No, not too much pressure. See, we come from two different backgrounds. Like, my family was very lax. Like, my grandmother was like, "Listen, as long as you pass, fine with me. I don't care if you got C's. I don't care if you got whatever. Just pass and get out of high school." Didn't really push me to go to college. If you go, great. If not, whatever, get a job. But
in my family, okay, so I grew up. I remember going to almost everybody's graduations, and my great grandmother always making it a big deal when somebody graduated. So I remember when my aunt graduated from Queens College. I remember when my uncle graduated also from Queens College, which is crazy. And then I graduated from Queens College. So go QC fam. But
must have been fun.
I remember when my mother graduated, all different kind of stuff with their degrees, and it was a really big deal. And I think it's very important for the younger generation to be able to see that, because it gives them something to see, and it gives them something to be motivated to want to work towards. And I'm appreciative that we were brought along into those experiences, though it was a little kid and sitting through these hour-long experiences. It was exciting to see them call the person's name, seeing them cross the screen, everybody yelling and cheering and being so excited for them. So for me, education was a big thing. And I think especially my great grandmother, she definitely worked hard with us on education. I don't know if it was maybe the generations or whatever, but when it was our turn being the great grandchildren, she was on it with education. She was buying textbooks and going over stuff with us. So
where was your grandmother from?
St. Thomas.
See, that's what I think the difference is. I think people,
because your family is American.
I feel like people that come from like the islands and like, you know, out of the country, like they take it seriously. Like this is the opportunity to like to get the education we didn't get to get where we were, whatever the case may be. And yeah, my family was just like, bro, we've been here. Like, who cares? So I didn't have that. I wasn't fortunate. I think your graduation, I got to watch and be like, oh, yeah.
And honestly, my first graduation, I didn't really care to go to. Everybody else was like, you got to go.
Wait, no, you didn't graduate before me. Oh, yes, you did.
I did graduate before you.
You did graduate before. I'm thinking of your
master's.
Your master's.
Yeah. So education definitely.
I was the first. I beat my cousin by like semester. I was in competition. So, I was like, you are not going to be the first in the family to graduate. I am. And I was. Thank you very much.
Yes. And we're very proud of you, by the way.
Thank you.
Because you could have just not graduated and everything. But she has her bachelor's in psychology. So
that's how I be all
and her associate in psychology. Bye, Felicia.
You know, so, I get my way.
Yeah, okay.
Psychology, gotta go to school for this, you know.
So
it's a gift. It's a gift.
Talking about all up in my mind, one of the things that has been circling in my mind, has been Huskies. I know I talked about them last live, but
you can talk about them every live.
My father sent me an email. My father done sent me an email with 2 Huskies talking about these people were they're moving out of the country and they need somewhere for somebody to take in their dogs, and that they want to make sure like the person has a huge yard. And like
there were 2 dogs.
There were 2. And they were like,
that was a no for me.
They were like beautiful. Now the only issue was that we kind of want, when we do get our Husky, we kind of want it to be a puppy.
Not a puppy. Not a fresh out puppy. I got a year experience puppy.
Now I'd rather like it be not a year.
6 months.
We could go kind of like that. But
a potty trained.
She wants to make sure the dog's potty trained, so we don't have to go
through
the process.
Time for all that. I already got 5 kids running around. I don't need another thing.
So I'm like, now it's like everybody knows I really want my Husky. Like, if that was like the ultimate birthday present for me, that would have been like it. Like,
I am so sorry I failed you.
No, it's okay. But that would have been like the ultimate present. Like, I would have probably been balling if I saw my Husky. But it was just like seeing it and like looking at them and like seeing them. I was just like, my heart was warm. So they've been kind of in my mind because last night I got the email. Someone. I did not harass the lady. Stop saying I harassed the lady. Okay, so Huskies are my dream dogs, as you all know. And so when I saw the Husky email, I was just like,
it opened up the fuzzies for you.
It opened up my heart. My heart did a little tingly thing. It was like, so, and you know, I already have our dog.
It has to be a specific Husky. You want
I want it to be a red Husky.
A red
with blue eyes. You know, I think I put up a picture on Facebook. It has
to be like pure bred. You don't want no
I got mix. A picture on my phone.
I've seen mix, like, you could tell that's a Husky, but it's mixed with something. And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, you know what? This is going to be a hard search, okay?
Family, like, this is adorable, right? That's what we want. That's what I want.
It was.
Maybe. Yeah. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, my phone's low power. That's what I want. I want a Husky, the same as that color.
Where'd you see that one?
I saw it online. I saved the picture on my phone.
It was just someone else's.
Yeah, it was kind of like on Google.
Oh.
It's someone else's husky.
I just say we could roll up.
I just saw it and I was like, and then I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Y'all gonna see, y'all gonna feel like I feel like y'all gonna think I'm like a little obsessive. But I'm in this
But you shouldn't be this obsessive with anything.
I'm not, but I'm in this Huskies of Georgia group on Facebook.
Oh my god.
It just shows you how much like I really like want the dog. But
makes me want to make you wait all the way till like Christmas.
But I definitely saw the Huskies of Georgia group, and they're always posting like that.
How about I get a husky for my birthday?
No, because then it's gonna be your dog.
Yeah. But it's our. I feel like dog.
you. Yeah, it's gonna be our dog. It's kind of like the plan I got you for Mother's Day.
I'm glad you mentioned that because Mother's Day is coming up, okay? And I'm gonna need you to get with it, okay? Don't buy me stuff that you want. He bought me a plant last year for Mother's Day. Do I like plants? No. They're cute.
She loves plants.
I don't love plants.
She loves plants.
They're nice to look at. They don't bother me. But as far as a plant of my own to take care of, no. I don't do plants. I don't garden.
She loves plants.
I don't. I almost got attached to the lily plant because it was dying and you stopped caring for it. But
I never stopped caring for it.
Yes, you did.
No,
I saved the lily
plant. She did save
the
lily, our peace lily.
So that's why.
But what happened was I changed the peace lily's location. And when I changed the peace lily's location, it was getting too much sunlight. Peace lilies don't like a lot of sunlight. They're more of a shade plant. So when I changed this location, I didn't believe it was going to get too much sunlight in this location, but apparently it was getting way too much sunlight and it started to like just die down. So what I did was I changed its location to the bathroom where the bathroom doesn't.
And you forgot about it and you didn't take care of it. And I put it in the bathroom because I looked it up and I looked up what.
Okay, maybe you did put it
the better health thing for the plant, okay?
You're very aggressive to me.
You was just letting it die. The point is, don't buy me no freaking plant for Mother's Day this year.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I buy you a lemon tree?
No. What do I like?
Makeup.
What else do I like?
Pens.
What else do I like?
Tchotchke type things.
What does that even mean?
You like little like trinket type things. Like you like, oh my gosh, look at this thing. And then it's like always like a little tchotchke type thing.
Tchotchke.
Tchotchke.
Tchotchke. Say it again.
Now you make me feel like I'm saying it wrong. Tchotchke.
I can't say it.
It's okay.
Tchotchke.
It's okay. We'll work on that off camera.
I guess you have a point. I mean,
yeah, you like
I'm the type
things, and then you like jewelry.
Marisha says shoes and anything from TikTok.
But
speaking of TikTok, I just ordered the mop.
No. Oh, I was about to be like, you ordered something from TikTok.
I ordered a mop off of Amazon that I saw on TikTok. I'm excited for it to come. I think it comes tomorrow. So we're gonna mop.
Hopefully it does come tomorrow because I like mopping.
Good. You will be mopping.
And I broke
tomorrow.
our mop.
He's so aggressive. He breaks everything. It's so annoying. Everything. It's so annoying. Like he doesn't know his own strength, and he breaks it. It's the car handle. He'll break the freaking. He'll He'll twist something so tight that nobody could take it off. Then it breaks on the thing. He broke the mop. What else did you break? I think you broke a brush before.
I broke the glass recently. That was a nasty.
He's washing dishes.
Yeah. You see my knuckle?
And he's so aggressive washing dishes that he's broken the glass.
I knew I should have used a dishwasher. See, I was going to use a dishwasher and I had a whole conversation, but then I said, you know what? I'm going to find joy in washing these dishes. I start washing the dishes. I'm like humming and music playing a little bit, and I'm like, I got my little soap, my Meyer soap, and I'm like,
no, that's not how you were.
And
you were.
No, I said before.
No.
I'm telling the before.
Don't know your own strength.
So then I get to the glass, and I'm like, the glass bust in my hand. I think it's because my hand is so big.
No, I think it's because you were probably squeezing it too hard.
No, because I got to here in like my fingers. You know, you want to reach the bottom of the glass. So I kind of like forced my hand in, and when I forced my hand in, my hand went through the glass. It burst, slit my hand in 3 different locations. It was bleeding pretty bad. You can see like the white meat, but I didn't need stitches, but now my hand looks pretty ugly in the location.
They get a white meat. Have you ever heard that saying? Bust your head open to the white meat. No? I feel like people in my family used to say that all the time. No, my stepmother used to say that all the time. Bust your head open to the white meat.
Well,
I like that saying.
So yeah,
I'm gonna start saying that.
So that's what it was. As we talk about the kitchen, I have another consumer report. What?
See? I agree.
Marisha, don't do that.
I agree. You guys be careful what you ask.
No, Marisha, your car window. First off, you would have broke your own car window. Okay, I unlocked your car for you. Okay, so I did the job that you couldn't do in the moment. So and I didn't break your car window in the process.
But you could have.
I was very gentle with that window because it was a little flimsy, and I realized if I put a little press on it, it was going to break.
And if you lock yourself out your car again, bust your head open to the white meat. I got to say it.
And that's on that.
Period, bro. Period.
So
be nice.
Rewind. Back to the kitchen. So
why are we talking about the kitchen?
We have this Black and
Decker. I thought we were talking about my gift.
We have this Black and Decker.
Talk about my gift.
Oven, and the Black and Decker toaster oven, like that thing tripped out.
Is this consumer report?
So the Black and Decker toaster oven just stopped working. We got it like a couple of months ago. And it just like it's tripped out, like it burns everything. It was just like you turn the knob on, it doesn't turn on the oven anymore, but you have to like kind of like play with the top knob with the settings, and then the oven will kick on for some reason. So we've been having a really hard time with this toaster oven. So what I did was what every consumer should do. When your product does not work, you call up the manufacturer. So I called up the manufacturer of Black & Decker and told them the problem that we were experiencing with the product and everything. And so now we got our toaster oven replaced, and we are sending them the broken one so that they could investigate what's going on with it. So
for free.
So I am once again, guys, if you ever buy a product within a certain time, especially if it's under a year, call that manufacturer before you end up frustrated and like upset and trying to like buy a new product, because
or try to return it from the department store.
A lot of
you go straight to the manufacturer.
Yeah, a lot of these big name brands, they will back their product. So if you just call up,
and they knew it was a product and dropped it, we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, like they asked me if like we put oil in it. I was like, no, it's an air fryer and oven. So,
but sometimes the foods have oil.
Yeah, the foods make their own oil though, but
that's not our fault.
But yeah, so
well, good job, Black & Decker.
So thank you, Black & Decker. I appreciate your service. The customer service agent was very good. You have made it
to Kyle's consumer report.
So I am well pleased with your service on Kyle's consumer report. Now back to you, Janae. Okay. So y'all tune in tomorrow because our very own Minister Melissa D. White, Minister Mel, will be on Atlanta Live.
I wish you would like put this earlier. I could have put the thing in there.
I don't know. I just thought about it because I said now back to you, Janae. And it made me think of a newscast, and like it just automatically made me
feel
think
like
of
you're yelling.
Okay. It made me automatically think about that. So
yeah, very end's gonna be almost booked.
So tomorrow, Melissa will be live. I'll most likely be sharing the link on our pages so that you guys can all tune in.
I already shared it on mine. Go back.
Like the live link?
Yeah. No.
The flyer.
Whatever she posted. That's not sure what she posts.
It was a flyer.
It was a lot. It was like word and then a link and then
a word and a link and thing. Yeah, so
we'll share it.
So
we're gonna have a watch party.
We'll share on our Living with the Robertsons page so that everybody can tune in. And on our page so that you guys can tune in because it's definitely dope. We're looking forward to seeing what she has to offer because she is an amazing coach. So
activation coach.
Facts. So y'all, she's on a mission right now to activate the nation. Activating, I think it's 1,000 voices. So if you haven't, jump on the wave.
Is that a thing? Activation Nation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not,
I thought I just thought about that.
No, you didn't. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So if you haven't, jump on the wave. There is a Facebook group. So if you see the group, join because really and truly it's great content on there. All the coaches, all the activation specialists and everything, they do a very good job of giving content and holding you guys accountable
just join.
to what you say you're going to do. So definitely check it out and get in there. What's up, Pastor?
Hey.
So
my husband's getting on my nerves.
Why? Because I didn't say what I was going to get you for Mother's Day.
You derailed from the whole thing.
What would you like for Mother's Day?
I want you to figure that out.
No.
And not to get me a plant. Back to the whole plant thing.
What would you like for Mother's Day?
You know what I like. Make it work. I like a box of all the things that I like. Oh, we're about to watch Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah.
We have HBO Max.
Well, we don't have it, but we got somebody's password.
You don't have to say. Why you gotta say all that? What is? We have yet to watch it. We were supposed to watch it 2 nights ago, and then I've been over here being a teacher assistant, so wasn't able to watch it.
That's not why.
Was it good? Because
That's not why we weren't able to watch it.
Yes, it was. No, we were up late.
No, it wasn't.
Well, we didn't have the pass. We did, and then by the time.
But then it was by the time it was time to watch it, I was like, I don't want to watch it for an hour and then be tired, and then I have to go to work in the morning, so I didn't want to watch it. I wanted to have energy to watch it.
I am being nice to him. Don't you pull away from me. I don't like this attitude tonight. This is not. So we're gonna see Mortal Kombat 2. So don't tell us anything,
Yes.
But I think we have to hurry because she be putting it into her sermons and stuff, and then she's gonna ruin it. So we gotta see it before she does anything.
Before they
before
Katana
Sunday.
And before then Sonya Sunday. And then Zero. And then, yeah. So
I'm excited about it.
Definitely excited for that.
So yeah, my box of stuff. Start thinking about it. Okay.
I never met somebody who demands a present.
I'm demanding you to do better. That's all.
You're demanding me to do better.
And I like electronics.
You're talking about the same person that
everything that I buy you.
I want AirPods. Got AirPods, and then the AirPods remained in the case for forever.
I used them when I went to the store.
She never used them until I would call her and she was in the store and she would talk to me on speaker like this, and I'm like, why don't you use your AirPods?
And I'm like,
and she's like, oh, hold on. huh? She doesn't ever use the speaker, headphones. And then she gets mad at me when I use my headphones.
Anyways.
So she says she'll be like, I like this. And then she gets it and then never uses it. And then I end up using it for her because like
I have to get used to like, you've been without something your whole life and then it comes into your life. You got to learn how to use it and stuff. Or like when to use it or,
That's like the lights in the living room. Y'all don't use it. I use it all the time.
I use the lights. Marisha's the one that complains. I'm excited to still do my door. You gonna let me do it this week? All right. So for those who weren't tuned in last week, I will be refurbished. No, what's the word?
You asked us last week.
If you don't know the word our door, our front door, by myself. Aren't you excited about it? I'm going. So our door is like white and just regular. I'm gonna take the door off. I'm gonna sand it because I saw it done on YouTube.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say TikTok.
No, TikTok only gives you a couple of seconds. I need a whole tutorial. YouTube, sand it, stain it, put new hardware. Boom! I am a, what do you call those people? A flipper. Isn't that what you call them? You flip things and make it nice.
Okay, so what tools do you need to do this job?
A sander, a screwdriver, a little saw thing to cut out the window, because I'm replacing the window. It's gonna be great content.
What do you
I record myself doing
it. Like
it's gonna be great. Don't worry about that. It's in my head. I know what I'm doing.
So what are you putting the door on?
On a table.
What table?
You gotta get one of those tables because you see on TV.
What tables do you see on TV? What are they called?
The tables.
What kind of tables?
I could even put it on a regular table like that.
Oh, okay.
A folding table.
Now, what are you how are you planning on getting how do you plan on getting the paint off?
You strip it with some paint stripper. I'm not stupid, okay? Thank you.
Okay, so what tools do you need for this?
This little scraper thing. And a sander. Thank you. So you guys stay tuned to my
See, I don't want to mess with you doing this and then we have to buy a brand new door.
And if we did, everything works out for our good. Because we love the Lord. So it's not going to be that if I mess it up, that means we get a new one. And a new one is not bad. Because I really want a new door. It's going to match our deck. Thank you very much.
Anywho.
I don't know why you act like I stress
just
you
keep
out.
praying for me because I need y'all prayers of strength.
Anywho.
Because Janae likes to try to do these handy projects and she likes to try to, get her hands on power tools. It's my secret. And then
nobody knows this stuff.
Dangerous. She always does something dangerous. She's like the type of person that you don't give the table saw because she's going to be trying to cut with the table saw, but then have her finger in the middle of the saw.
Why would I have my finger in the middle of the saw?
So you always got to anytime you give Janae. You're talking
so low about your wife.
Anytime you give Janae some kind of tools or something, you have to watch her with like a hawk because she's going to do something. Just because Case in point, last week we talked about we don't have to tell the story again.
We don't have to
into the fence and busting the chain and pulling her whole self into the fence. So anytime
Did I die? No.
Anytime you give Janae something of the sort, you have to really be mindful and watch her like a hawk. It's like watching a toddler with a knife. Like you just don't do that.
Speaking of toddlers, guess who?
Oh yeah. It's really exciting.
Melody.
Yeah, Melly is doing a phenomenal job.
I found pull-ups for her size. Pull-ups, they usually make it for like 2 to 3 year olds. I don't really have anything for 1. So I found a 12-month to 24-month pull-up pack and I bought it and she's been doing amazing. And so she tells you when she just screams, pee pee, pee pee, and then she just saucy says, and then you have to like. I got used to ignoring her when she used to do that, but now I have to be like, oh, I have to pee. And then she goes, yes. And then you put her on and she always goes and it's like, yes. Yeah. So if we get 2 of these kids potty trained at the same time, there's only 1 kid in Pampers and we are winning.
Seriously though, Melly is like, I keep telling everybody, she's my genius baby.
She is a genius, by the way. Just don't.
She's my genius baby. She's my genius baby. We're just working on her.
Since we're showing pictures. Go ahead, you want to.
So yeah, Melly's my genius baby. She's just working on her attitude right now. We're working on some minor adjustments, with it because does that girl have a little bit of an attitude?
She has a little.
So pray for us because we're working on that attitude.
She's what do you call those type of kids? Like she's sweet, but then she's like. Sour.
Sour Patch Kid. She's sour and then sweet.
It's like she's Melly.
Okay, Melly is okay. So this is it. Okay, so we did a we were shooting with Mouth Media earlier this week around Tuesday, and Melody. This is the sour than sweet kind of thing. So she walks up to her sisters and she walks up to all of us. And like she's standing behind us and she gives us all a hug. She walks up to Michaela and tries to bite her on her back. She like pretends like she's gonna give her a hug and she's like, and then I'm like, hey no. And then so as you get her to stop, she stops and starts smiling. and then so then we stop. You turn around and she goes and grabs Michaela's braid and she's like, ah! And like Michaela's like, stop, Melody, stop. And like Melody's like having the time of her life trying to like yank her braid out her head. So yeah, Melly she's definitely like our she's not like that with Kaden though. Like with Kaden,
you could tell even in this pic, like she's up to something. Like, what are you up to, little girl? What are you up to?
Don't do my baby like that.
Look at her, she's so cute.
That's my baby.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for her. And then she has this little anger thing, so she gets mad, but she knows she shouldn't hit anyone. So instead of hitting someone, she runs up to anything nearby and knocks it. Whether, like earlier, she ran up to the wall because she was mad about whatever. She ran up to the wall like,
yeah, look at my baby. That's my baby. That's my baby girl.
He spoils her. It's ridiculous.
I do not spoil Melly. Melly just always wants to be with daddy.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not going to reject my child.
Ridiculous.
I'm not going to reject my child. So if she wants to be with me, she's welcome to be with her daddy.
So she'll be potty trained soon. Yes. May potty trained. Now I feel like Melanie should be potty trained by now, but she's like wanting to be baby mode.
Yeah, so because she feels like she's in competition, I guess, with the other two.
So I think now that Melody has pull-ups, now she's because I kind of graduated her into underwear, panties. So
yeah,
and I'm like, big girl. I'm like, Melly's a big girl too. So you guys are big girls together, potty train, and then we don't have to buy diapers.
Yes, if we could get them all successfully in panties and everything, life will be phenomenal because these boxes of pull-ups and stuff be like $30 per box, and it ain't
expensive.
Pastor Rachel said Melly was acting funny yesterday.
Melody was in her feelings yesterday. I don't know what's wrong with her.
Yeah, she gets like that.
The Sour Patch Kid.
Actually, Melody, it was weird. Okay, so last night.
Oh, do you remember what Melody did earlier? She like put her hands on my head and she was like, "Yes, Lord, yes," and she was like rocking my head back and forth.
It was so funny.
I was like, "What is she doing?"
She's like standing up in Janae's lap.
Our kids are so church kids.
And she like stands up in Janae's lap, looks her
and
in
she's
my
like,
face,
dead serious.
and then she's like, she grabs her face
and she's rocking me back and forth.
Hands and she's like rocking her, and she's like, "Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord," and she's like holding her head, and like I'm like dying laughing.
I was like, I receive it, sweetheart. I receive it.
Because like she like was rocking back and forth, and
but like, she was like serious, like she had my hands tight, like.
And she was being an intercessor in that moment. She was praying
kids
over
are
you.
like really like church kids.
But yeah, because they
and May too.
Yeah, Melanie the other day we asked her like what happened in church today, and she reenacted like every single thing that happened. She was
like, and like she was like, ah, and then she was like, ah. And it was Melanie is such a like a fun age, like to just have conversation with, because you're like, so what was your perspective? Like, how was church for you? And she's like reenacting that everybody was like, ah, and crying. And she takes prayer very seriously. Yeah,
like Melanie does not play when prayer is going on.
She's like,
she stops what she's doing. She'll like put her hands down. She'll lift her hands up. She'll kneel down and pray and stuff. So and then she says, "In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus."
And she Jesus, did it after the warm up on Sunday when the praise team did their warm up and Pastor was like praying out, and like she literally like, stopped what she was doing and she was like. That's okay.
It's so cute. I love it.
You're not normal. I'll take note though.
I love it. I love it. It's kids. Definitely amazing.
Yeah, I like that. The kingdom kids, not church. The kingdom kids.
Yes. It's amazing though, because it's like Melanie will like tell you she doesn't feel good, and then she'll tell you like she wants you to pray. And so like
I think all the kids are like that. They're like waiting for you, like, hello, I do not feel well. Pray for me.
Yeah, so she'll say, you say, you want mommy or daddy to pray? And she goes, mm-hmm. And then we pray and we like say like in the name of Jesus, we see healing for you and everything. And then we like pray a whole prayer with her. And then we say to her, like, you receive your healing? She goes, I receive my healing in the name of Jesus. And so like, and then like, it's so like sweet. She believes, like, I love kids who have faith and like a childlike faith, because after you pray with her, like, she's like, good. Oh, it's good. We're good now. And then like, she like skips away and like, she's happy because she knows like, she's like, oh, I'm going to be fine.
I can't wait for Caden to get older so we can see like what he's going to be like what's his personality. He already is like you because he like freaking poops all day long.
I cannot believe you just said that.
And I'm like, you're just like your father. He's stinky.
We might have to cut this scene as I have a discussion with my wife.
And then he like burps and.
Ooh, I don't burp. You burp. You like ah. Ah, ah. And I'm like, are you okay? I'm like, there shouldn't be as much gas in one person.
That was only when I was pregnant, okay?
No, you've been doing good.
Okay, I don't do that. But yeah, Caden is very much like you so, thus far.
I can't. Yeah, so one of the things that we're working on with Caden is we are working on finding a remedy to like moisturize his skin.
Yeah.
Caden has extremely dry skin. So thank you. New topic for real. Caden has been having like extremely dry skin. And we've been trying out different like lotions and like,
it's not even dry skin. It's beyond dry. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like you take off his shirt and like you shake it and there's like flakes of skin everywhere. So
it's okay because we're standing on his feet.
Yeah, so we done prayed over him already, so we already know he's good and we're not concerned about that. But we have been trying out different lotions and things like that to try to combat him being so like dry all the time.
Yeah, so if y'all have any recommendations,
so
we already tried this Dove eczema thing. That didn't. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it didn't really.
It didn't hydrate his skin
that much.
We tried CeraVe or CeraVe.
That was too strong.
CeraVe.
Our next thing is we're gonna try Aveeno.
Yeah, so we're gonna try Aveeno. The oatmeal baths.
And we're taking his butt to the healing room.
The oatmeal baths worked really well, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did this oatmeal thing.
So the oatmeal baths actually worked out really well because at one point his skin was like kind of like flaky and raw. So the oatmeal baths helped to get him all healed up and everything, his skin looking right. So that's what we've been as far as Caden is concerned doing, and like kind of like every diaper change and everything.
Besides that, he's perfect.
Yeah. Okay, so Janae is not the same parent.
Yes, I am.
She's not the same parent.
Yes, I am.
I told her she acts brand new with Caden.
That's not true.
She is a brand new parent when it comes to Caden. I was like, you did not act like this with our daughters. I'm like, Caden, on the other hand, it's like, Caden.
First of all, yes, I have. I acted like that with all of my children who are babies. He's a baby, so he gets baby love. But he thinks I go above and beyond, and it's my first son. Let me enjoy. Thank you.
It's our first son. Our. Thank you.
I don't mind sharing.
Sharing.
Our son. I don't mind sharing.
Anywho, yeah, Janae is definitely like going ham with this boy mom thing, because she be acting.
I show all my children equal love. What? I do. Just because Caden is around me all the time doesn't mean I don't show my other kids love. Anyways, yeah, this live is coming to an end. I have some things to discuss, as you would say, right?
Anywho,
with my husband over here.
So we, what else is going on?
Nothing.
I'm excited for summer. I'm excited for summer to hit.
Me too.
This year has been interesting teaching virtually and
Robertson
stuff.
House gonna be lit summer.
But I'm excited for the summer, the break. I'm excited to get the garden started. This year we said we were going to do what? This year we said we were going to do. So you don't care. Interesting. Well, this year we said we were going to do garden boxes, planter boxes, and that we were going to have. So you don't want planter boxes? Oh. You don't want to go to the garden and have food?
Yeah, I want to go out and just be there. Like, who wants to do the work of planting? I guess it's you have to do the work, but it's like, can't hire somebody to do that.
Anyway, so we're kind of gearing up to have that. Along with, I want to get some different plants, some lemon trees, some different type of things going on, and then some annuals. So like, I want to plant some asparagus and stuff. So
stuff that we're gonna use.
Stuff that we're gonna use and we're gonna eat.
Because we have 10,000 things of corn. Like, who the freak eats corn like that? That's all right. All summer long, y'all want some corn on the cob? We gotcha.
We didn't plan out the corn. The corn kind of just happened.
It's way too much corn. And then it's stuff. Then we got stuff that don't even go together. We have corn and we have blueberries
and strawberries
and potatoes. Wait, we might be getting somewhere.
We have sweet potatoes. We're gonna have.
I thought we had regular potatoes.
No,
those are always sweet potatoes.
Yeah, that's sweet potatoes. some ginger.
One day it'll all be together.
Oh, did you look in the old basil pot?
No. Why?
There's basil growing. So the seeds that dropped are now sprouting from the basil pods. So now there's basil growing back in the same planter. So though the old basil died, new basil's growing. So we have I I love fresh basil. Like basil is amazing. There's nothing like being able to cook and then go outside and just rip off a little bit of fresh ingredients, sprinkle it into what you're cooking, and it's like the flavor is just so robust when you like use that fresh ingredients. Like fresh homegrown tomatoes taste phenomenal. They taste so much different than store-bought ones.
I felt like I had one and it wasn't all that great.
You know something? When we get off camera, we got some things to discuss. I don't know who this is.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our
pray for her energy. Pray for her because
as we discussed our letter from Biden.
You know what?
Our children, Mother's Day, which I didn't get an answer to my.
You will get what you get for Mother's Day. I don't need to tell you what you're going to get.
We don't have to go into it.
You just have to be happy with whatever.
And I want my feet washed.
Okay, so you want to go to the nail salon?
No, I would. You know what? I thought we were getting better.
We have gotten better.
I thought we were getting better. I thought you were going to be like, absolutely, I want to rub your feet.
Nail coating.
So you don't want to rub my feet and wash them.
You wash your feet in the shower.
Okay, I can wash them and then you rub them. See, like, this is the type of thing. And then, you would like look it up and like, oh, let me see how to massage a foot. How to get the pressure points because I really love my wife and I want her to feel.
I love you.
Fine, you don't have to wash my feet.
I love you.
Anywho's, that concludes our wind down for the night. I hope you guys feel loose and
feel loose
and down.
What?
Wind down, loose wine? Doesn't that mean like loosen and then like, down?
I would just say like more like calm.
I hope you guys feel calm. I can so hear us on like a podcast.
Yeah, she.
All right, y'all. So love y'all. We will see you guys next Thursday at 10 on time.
Don't try to make this my fault.
Because you see, it's 11:17. That's because we started at 10:17 instead of at 10.
Who's putting on mascara?
Anywho,
who's putting on mascara?
You guys have a lovely night.
And spraying
I didn't spray
dry shampoo in their hair.
I wasn't spraying, and it didn't work. My hair is still stringy looking.
Okay, so somebody was spraying dry shampoo in the hair.
That's because you were pouring juice
for you to have something to drink.
I'm the best mamacita ever. All right, guys.
Y'all pray for me. I love you all.
And pray for me too.
I will see you all. And y'all just have a fantastic rest of your night. As my wife and I have some things to discuss.
Whatever. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.